Hi, I'm Kevin.
And I'm Sarah. And we're the Global Geezers.
Well, we've been in Istanbul now for over a month, so we decided to go out and see a little bit more of Turkey. So today we're boarding a plane and we're flying to Izmir, getting a car, driving to Selçuk, so tomorrow we can see the ruins of Ephesus.
Yay!
And this is one of 2 journeys we have planned. We will be coming back from Ephesus when we're done with this, but we're going to spend a night in
We're spending a night in Selçuk.
Yeah.
And we're spending a night in Kuşadası.
Or is it Kushadasi?
Kuşadası.
Kasadusi, Kusadasi, who knows? Let's go. We are on the hunt for taxis. Let's see if we can find a taxi to the airport. All right, Sabiha Gökçen Airport inside. We're in the Pegasus line. Yay, the nice long Pegasus line. Wonder how long it'll take us to do this. All right, we made it through the second security into the domestic terminal area. And we're stopping for a little bite to eat. Flying Pegasus, never flown Pegasus before. Never even knew there was a Pegasus Airlines before. So we made it on, and we booked 8A and 8C, and we've got the middle seat free. Yay! Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. This is one of the rare areas where using your card is cheaper than using cash. Don't normally say that. All right, made it to Izmir Airport, following everybody else, like usual. Yay! And that's the truth. The Izmir Airport's nice. But the entrance and the exit, it's pretty much in the same area we noticed. Coming right out the exit, you got all the car rental spots right there. Boom, 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 all the way down. Perfect. Make it nice and easy. Good little airport. There's our chariot. Skoda. We're on the road avoiding tolls. And it's going to take us all on the back roads. Yes. And we're going to see Turkey. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, it does look like fish.
Go check it out.
There we go. There's the Aegean Sea. Or Asian Sea, depending on who's pronouncing it. All right, I've touched the Aegean. We've stopped to eat at this restaurant in the middle of some city or town. They had no menu, so it was kofta, which is that, chicken or
Fish sandwich.
Or fish sandwich, ekmek, and I don't think anybody really wanted the ekmek, so we all got the same thing, the kofta.
Looks like seasoned meat. And it's cooked actually very nicely.
Oh yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Sarah got squirreled, so we stopped.
It's pretty.
A view of the Aegean.
Asian,
as they call it here. Drive down on the beach too if you want. Get that four-wheel Skoda and take it down there. Okay, we made it to the hotel. This is the hotel room. It's called the Celis Hotel. Cella Hotel. Hotel and boutique. It's got some age to it. It's okay. Got a nice view. And we're right on the edge of Selçuk, and Ephesus is basically right over that hill. In fact, they've got some caves back in here and some stuff that's back in this area over here that's kind of worth checking out.
this is an orchard of some type of pit fruit, whether it be apricot or peach or...
Looks like they're doing some kind of controlled burn over there. Little family area.
Kitty, of course.
Yeah. All right, we're here in Selçuk, and we've actually gone to Agora. Agora is a city near where we lived to eat.
It's a cute place.
Yep.
And behind us is pretty lights out in the patio.
Pretty lights. All right, yeah, I know it's half gone, but that's mushrooms and cheese. And that's like a sample meze platter, basically. Different cold, I don't know. And you put it with bread and you're good to go. It's all good.
Somebody forgot to vlog the food before they started eating, but obviously it was nasty. Nasty? Nasty. Nasty. Nasty?
Take it back.
Take it back.
Well, at least I was able to capture dessert after I failed on the meal.
So this is pistachio and cream-filled pastry. So it basically sounds like baked baklava. And this one is baked halva, which is, halva is like the stuff that's inside the Turkish delights. And obviously there's pastry on the outside.
Yeah.
It looks absolutely nasty.
Go get it.
The next day.
All right. We sat down here. It's definitely earlier than what they normally serve breakfast, but they have brought us breakfast and made some coffee. And they came over and asked us if we wanted some omelets. So they're over there making omelets now. Yum.
Big piles of rocks, according to Sarah. Okay, we've come up to the top parking lot, and we'll work our way down and come back up. But you can work your way down from up here and then take a taxi back up. So if you don't feel like walking back up the hill, take a cab. Oh, there's the entrance. You can see some of the ruins back there, and there's some people in there. I guess they're not allowing people in here until 9. It's feeding time. Looks like a layout the area. You can obviously take a tour, or you can do it all yourself. It's up to you. In the true global geezer fashion, we do it ourselves. You can download the Rick Steves guide and pretty much get all the information you need. It's beautiful today too. Just, wow. We came up to the top entrance. They didn't let people in, well, it didn't look like they let people in until 9, but I think that was a tour group that was waiting for everybody to get here. But you can get in here at 8:30. During the off-season hours, it's 8:30 to 5.
So we got tickets, we got the combined ticket. So we got access to everything here, including the terraces, which were the houses here. And then we also got, the part of the combined ticket includes 2 other places, the Basilica of St. John and Ephesus Museum.
Yes.
So we got one of these. Well, it's a total of 400 Turkish lira.
I'll put the prices down below in US dollars. Sarah's gonna be your tour guide through this. And go. Action. Take it away. Or not.
It's a Corinthian style column.
I'm standing where someone could have stood 2,000 years ago. Who knew? Okay.
This was the Basilica, right here.
This is the small amphitheater. It's funny, it looks like the expensive seats are marble and the cheap seats are stone. They have these nice wooden decks that you can walk on, but you are free to go off into the dirt and walk around all the stones and carvings that have been found, and they've just kind of laid them out for people to see. Look at the bases, the carving into the stone and the bases. Still pretty good after all these years. We are here in early November, and I have to say there's not a lot of tourists here early in the morning, so I feel like we have a lot of the place to ourselves, which is really kind of nice. We're not fighting to see anything. We can see everything with not a lot of people walking around, which is... So if you want to see this area, avoid summer because of the heat index. They're talking about heat like 125 degrees, so you don't want to see that in the summer. Fall is probably the best time to see this place. Less tourists. It's probably 70 degrees right now. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Here's a little example of the water pipes. This used to be a fountain area from what the sign says. So you can see the water pipes that they used, and then the drain. 2,000 years old. Wow. Looks like they have some artifacts they have locked up in there.
have these sections cordoned off. Check that out. Wow. You can tell the original stones that were here and the ones that were filled in later to make a pathway. Look at the ridges.
Old stones, new stones, rolling stones. Got some ancient writing. It says Provincial. Something like that. 2,000-year-old stones. Just sitting around. Nothing to do, just sit there. And nobody comes over here. Everybody's over on the wood. What the heck? Even the Rick Steves guide didn't talk about this area. So people, when you get in and you're walking from the top down, you see the amphitheater, turn left and come back into this area because there's some amazing things back here. Yeah. This is where we came in, right there, and you saw that little amphitheater right there.
Oh yeah.
And we haven't walked down this area yet, but we'll get down here, and then there's the main amphitheater. And you can see the layout of everything, how they had it. And it was even a port city back in the day because they had the Aegean Sea that came up to it, or some kind of lake.
Meander River.
Oh, river, sorry.
But that, number 19, that was the major marketplace.
19 is the marketplace, which we'll see. According to the guide coming down the street, this area was full of shops, and people would walk down here and do their shopping.
First excavations around 1880 by the British.
All right, they're calling this the Terrace House, place where they used to live. This is the housing quarters of this area. Doesn't look like this has any kind of wheelchair access, so, and the steps are pretty narrow and pretty straight up. So if you have any physical difficulties, this might not be the section for you to come in. The marble hall we just looked at, 100 AD. They're calling this the Basilica, made in 160 AD. Oh, this goes back quite a ways. Quite the maze. It's nice that they have the canopy over this to help preserve it, keep it out of the elements, because it gets hot during the summer and cold in the winter, and with all the rain too. Look at the lion mosaic on the floor there. Just beautiful.
Mosaic, wow.
Yeah. Break time in front of the library. And that's the library. Probably one of the most photographed parts of Ephesus. So what do you think of the library, dear?
It's awesome.
Shh. Quiet. quiet. It's a library. And right next to the library, if you walk through these arches, it'll take you right into the marketplace, where the main food and clothing and all the goods were sold. And this is the marketplace. Standing in this marketplace, you can see some of the indoor markets up against the hill. They have remains from people dating back to 8th century BC that they found in this area. Looks like Main Street. Back in the heyday of Ephesus, the sea was at the end of that street. Now it's 6 miles away.
I can't take the smile off my face. Look at this. Sorry about the lighting. This held 25,000 people, which architects estimate that when you have stadiums like this, the stadiums are meant to hold 1/4 of the population. It's just awesome. Gives me goosebumps.
Yes, we can hear them from up here. Sound travels really well up here.
I'm just sitting here waiting for the show to start. Pretty cool.
All right, here you got the Church of Mary, made in the Byzantine era, about 431 AD. It's kind of anticlimactic after seeing the library and the amphitheater and the terrace homes. It's part of history.
We hope you enjoyed this walk through this amazing ancient city. We've been really looking forward to this for a really long time, and we're so excited that we were able to spend the time there that we did. I would say a few goosebump moments while we were there, just standing in front of what we're looking at and the history, and it's just amazing.
Yeah.
If you're in Istanbul and if you have an interest in the history of Ephesus, it's definitely worth it.
Yeah.
So if I had an opportunity, I would go back. It
Yeah.
was pretty amazing.
So thanks for watching, and we hope to see you next week on another rousing adventure of the Global Geezers.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah. And then next week we have another trip planned that we'll take. Nothing like a 2,000-year-old street. It's actually better condition. Actually, it's in better condition than some of the roads we've been driving on lately.
It's a total of 400 Turkish lira.
And
So-
I'll put the prices down below in English. Yeah. I'm gonna put the prices down below in English.
Put it in Turkish, babe.
It's beautiful weather. It's probably 70